Okay, this is the final in the series of 3 videos that we've covered on screen recordings for Mac, iPad, and PC. And this one will be covering how to do a screen recording on a PC. And there are 3 applications that we'll talk about. One is the Xbox game bar that comes preloaded in the computer. The second one is going to be the OBS system software. And finally, the last one is going to be the ActivePresenter software. All 3 are going to have different features that you'll find may be more suitable to your content creation. So I hope this video helps. So let's do it to it. Okay, the first of the applications that we're going to be taking a look at for screen recording on a PC is a software program that actually comes loaded with the PC. It's called Xbox Bar. It's mostly for screen capturing on a game, but you can also use it for a easy peasy, nice and easy screen recording, and we're going to take a look at how to do that. The only problem with this application is it can only record one screen at a time. So I've got one open. It is the Free Cell Spider Klondike Pyramid Tri-Peaks Solitaire. So let's take a look here. How do we get to this? Well, I've already got the shortcut loaded on my desktop, but if you need to find it, you can go to your software. You can scroll all the way down to Xbox Game Bar. Click on that. Or a much easier way is just to push down on the Windows key on your keyboard and the letter G, and it brings it right up. Okay, as you notice here on this toolbar, we have a screen capture mode. Besides using your Shift Print Screen keys, we have a record for the last 30 seconds of the game, whatever you're playing. This is the actual record button here. And then finally we have the microphone button. I am using the Yeti Nano USB microphone. So let's take a look here. Let's try to record this game now. Okay. Notice that the game capture started here. Let's move that over here. It's counting as we play the game. So let's start a game and see what it looks like. Now, this doesn't look like a good selection here. I don't know. Let's try. Whoa. What happened there? Anyway, let's stop the screen recording and see what it looks like. Hey, you're probably wondering, yeah, but how do I get to that recording? Well, you can go back, press the window and the G key, bring up the menu again. Look to the left here and see My Captures. It's also in File Explorer. Go here, this is the one we want, and we want to know where that file location is. Open the file, continue, yes. And there it is. I'm going to drag it to the desktop just for demo purposes. And let's take a look at it. Sometimes for whatever reason though, this application doesn't open properly. As you can see here, the record button is grayed out. So what I found I have to do is actually go to the Microsoft App Store. And we're going to have to type in the app for Xbox Game Bar. There it is. You can see I've already done that. And after it's done loading here, we're going to open it. Okay, let's close this out. You have a record button. Sometimes if you don't have a window open for it to record, it'll come up with the record button grayed out. I found the only other way to get it to work is to have that window open or to go to the Microsoft Store and actually open the app. All right, so that is all now for the game bar. It's not the best app for doing a screen recording, but it's one of 3 that we're going to be looking at today. Now, the second application we're going to be taking a look at is known as OBS Studio, or Open Broadcaster Software. It is a free software that can be used on both a PC and Mac, and it is created for users. You can use it for streaming, you can use it for screen recording, and there's other various applications you can use it for. The one we're going to be talking about today, though, is for the screen recording on a PC. Now that I've got the software downloaded to my PC, let's open it up and take a look-see. Okay, we've got the OBS software opened up and we're greeted with a window that says Usage Information. Looks like we have three choices here. We can optimize for streaming, optimize for just recording, or I will be using the virtual camera. I think we're going to choose the optimize just for recording. Alright, after that, I think we will click Next, and it's asking us about our video settings. I think everything looks good here. So I think we're going to try and click Next again. And we have liftoff. Now we can start doing our screen recording with OBS. Alright, in our audio mixer, it looks like our sound preamps are pretty good. They're in the green. And in order to do a screen recording, first we have to have in the bottom lower left a scene selected, which we do. It was already put in there by the computer. Called scene. And then we have to start adding our input devices. And as you can see here, we have a wide variety of input devices. Everything from audio input and output capture to video capture device and window capture. Now in order to do a screen recording with OBS, we're going to be using our webcam as the video capture device. So we're going to click OK. And before you know it, there I am. Hello everybody. Now I'll be using this video capture device as a picture-in-picture, so when I do my screen recording, I can put myself anywhere on the screen that I choose. Now before we can start screen recording, I think we're going to have to add a few more video devices here. Let's see, what are we going to add now? Let's add display capture. Yeah! And there it is, the infinity loop. Okay, as you can see, I have now started the recording, and it's at the bottom right side of the screen. For sources, I have four. I've got the Windows capture, my Blackmagic device, which is my A10 Mini Extreme ISO. We'll do another video about that another time. Display capture and video capture. I'm going to change these around now. I've changed these sources now to audio input capture, window capture, and display capture. I was having problems with the sound, so I'm trying to differentiate what works, what doesn't work. Alright, we are now doing the actual screen recording. We'll see how that comes out in just a bit. Let's go back to the OBS software now. Alright, it looks like I'm not getting any sound. My preamps are not showing here, so let's go to audio input. We have the Blackmagic design still chosen, so we're going to change that to the Yeti Nano. That is the USB microphone. And now we have the preamps going, so we will have sound in our recording. Now let's hear how the sound turned out in the actual screen recording. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to go back down here. We got a screen now, blah, 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 blah. Go back up here. Yeah, there it is. Stop recording. And that's how to do a screen recording with OBS software. It has a lot more functions, but we only covered its screen recording for this video. All right, this third and final screen recording application we're going to be looking at is known as ActivePresenter. So let's go take a look at it. First we have to download it. And now that we've got it downloaded, let's take a look at it, see what it does. Okay, looks like we have templates, samples, and help. Blank project, record video on the left, record software simulation, responsive project, import PowerPoint, and open. Let's try record video. Now notice this toolbar that appeared here. Let's take a look at it. We have full screen, custom, webcam on, preview, audio, volume, and record. Well, let's see. We want our webcam on so we can do a picture-in-picture. We use the HP wide built-in camera. Okay, audio on. Yes, let's see what our choices are here. Yeti Nano. Okay. I also have microphone Blackmagic Design, so we have two different ones we can choose from here. I think we'll go with the Yeti Nano for now. Okay, testing. It looks like our preamps up here are looking good. All right, let's try us a screen recording. Control and N to stop. 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's open up a program. Let's do Audacity. This is also a free downloadable program that you can use for recording audio. If you're doing a podcast or just need to record your voice for a quick project. Okay, let's actually record ourselves in Audacity here. Testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Okay, let's stop that. Okay, we'll minimize it here. Now, in order to stop the recording, we're going to go down here to this little button. It will bring up the toolbar up here again. See, we have 3 minutes and 4 seconds of video. And we're going to stop the recording. Preparing captured slides. Let's see what this looks like. All right, as you can see here, we now have our screen recording up and ready to go. Let's take a review of it. Okay, you notice down here the playhead is moving, and we're going to see on the screen, yep, there it is. Okay, very good. Let's pause this for a second. Let's say we want to add something to our video, spice it up a little bit. Let's insert an image. Let's see, we'll go to desktop. And let's see, let me find an image on there. Screenshot. Let's put our screenshot on there, okay? Now we have the screenshot that we just loaded. Let's resize that. And we'll put that on here. Okay. Now we want to play that. Let's move our playhead back a little bit so we can see that now. Okay, we don't have it on there. And we're off. All right, there it is. And it'll stay on for as long as we want. Now let's say I don't want this in the entire video, but I want to kind of limit the amount of time you're going to see it. You can resize the time option on here so that when you do play it, let's move the playhead back over here. You see it, and now you don't. And now let's continue with the rest of our screen recording. And as you can see, we are bringing up what we recorded in Audacity. Now let's play an actual snippet of the screen recording, see how it turned out. Okay, we're going to do a recording in Audacity. This is also a free software program that is designed to let you record your voice for podcasts, projects, etc. All right, here we go. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4 in Audacity. Okay, now when we want to save this video, we just go up to Export, Video. And we're going to save it as an MP4. Let's see what our other options are. AV1, MV1, we'll save it as an MP4. Processing. Once we get it processed, you can then use it for your projects, your content creation, etc., etc. And I won't bore you while we're watching this. It's like paint drying on a wall, so we'll skip ahead here. Okay, exported successfully. All right, let's transfer this video to the desktop here and take a look. So as you can see, this application has several options that you can play around with and do special features with. I think out of the three, it's probably the most fun to use. Xbox Game Bar, OBS software, and ActivePresenter. I think this is probably the Goldilocks of the screen recorders. All right, I hope you were able to glean some information on how to use a screen recording for a PC. One of those three options should be more than suitable for your needs. And I think in the next video, we're going to be talking about how to install and use the Elgato Stream Deck, a very handy tool. Until then, take care.